Hello, everybody. I'm Mack. I graduated from BHA 2 years ago. And since I graduated, well, let me give you a little, sum up anyway. When I was graduating, I was 9 months pregnant. Okay. So I graduated and I finally found a place, and I was so excited because I got to move in September 1st. And September 2nd, I gave birth to my son. So that was one thing that I've been able to accomplish since I left. And it probably wouldn't have been able to, happen that way if it wasn't for BHA. But since I left, I've been able to, I had a place that I rented for like 15 months, and I paid all the bills, and I didn't get any debt from that. And that's one thing that I learned from BHA is how to have, financial security, and that's something that they push big for. I also found this program called the IDA program through the United Way, and that was something I got from BHA as well. And they help with first-time home buyers, and they gave you a percentage, but you had to save $10 a week. And it was so hard to save that $10 a week, but I did that, and that was for 100 weeks. And they matched me 4-to-1, and I was able to put a down payment on a house. So I'm a homeowner now. So I had a place to take the children that I had at BHA and brought them into a rental property and into a house that is ours. It's ours. So I don't have to pay rent, but I have to pay mortgage. But but it's going towards something that I can keep, and I can say this is ours, and you have to take care of this because this is ours. So it was that. And then also my 18-year-old daughter graduated high school, which is a feat in itself. No, she's really good at school. She's very, very smart. And she's about to go to Costa Rica because she's going to study abroad. So that's another accomplishment. I think that's my accomplishment because I raised her. And then we also got a chance to to purchase a car so that all of us would be able to fit in it at once and go somewhere together, and we didn't have to take two cars and everything like that. So it's been a really good experience for me because it feels like going from being homeless, sleeping in the car, not figure out where my children were going to be at, having my children stay in this place and me stay in that place, to, actually achieving something with the help of the BHA family. And I've heard that over and over tonight that, BHA is our family, and they just give us this support system. And I think that's one of the biggest things that they do. They have this thing where they develop a trust with you. And they say you need these support systems, and then you realize, you're looking around for support systems, and they're right there. So you have this support system, and then they're just like family. I know when I was, a lot of people think, after you graduate, you don't get to go back to BHA for help or anything, but in that process with all that paperwork, trying to get papers for this and copies of that and fax this and fax that, trying to get this place to live in. And I was there every day for about 2 weeks, and they always had the door open for me. And then for 2 weeks after that, I was there about 4 days a week. So they always have an open door, and I always have that support system, and it just feels great to have a family that way. And I feel like, I don't feel like, if I couldn't have made it without them, but I don't think I would have it yet. And I probably wouldn't have grasped that yet without, a guiding hand. Because they won't do it for you. They'll say, look, I can tell you where to go, but they're not going to, fill out the paperwork and anything like that. But they give you that knowledge to say, well, you can do it, and they push you out there because, that's how you got to do baby birds. You got to push them out the nest and, hope that they fly. But I just wanted to say I had a great experience with BHA. Everywhere I go, if there's someone that needs help, I say, look, you got to go to BHA. You have to fill out the application. I can't do it. You can't say, call them Mack and see what they're doing. You got to go out there. You got to talk to Miss Crystal yourself, and you have to, tell her your story, and you have to wait for a spot. You know, but until then, you have to push and you have to strive to let them know that, you know, you're ready for that. But thank you very much for listening, and thank you for having me here, and with everybody who's giving and helping with the charity, you make this mission possible. Thank you so much.